And now, on Adobe Radio, it's The Brett Davern Show, featuring Katie LeClaire. Streaming live, weekday mornings, 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. On Adobe.com and the Adobe app for iOS.
This meeting is being recorded.
I was driving in the car, and the song John... Are you typing an email or are you listening?
No, I'm listening.
What's happening over there?
I'm listening.
The show started.
This meeting is being
Listen,
recorded.
I was driving in the car the other day, and the song Leaving on a Jet Plane by John Denver came over the playlist.
Classic.
Oh, just simple, beautiful, simply written lyrics. And it's him singing it because it's, he wrote it. Peter, Paul, and Mary made it famous. I don't need to tell you the story, Katie. But it's just him and a guitar, so simply recorded, beautiful, just driving along. I started listening to the words, and he goes, all my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking and it's early morn and the taxi's waiting. He's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome. I could die or cry, I'm not sure. But I sing a different one each time. The point is that even back in the day, old Johnny Boy knew. Just Uber to the airport, man. Leave her alone. She's sleeping. And I started thinking about it as I was driving, and I just started laughing.
Yeah.
Because I thought everybody loves that damn song.
It's true.
It's beautiful. It's such a nice love song. Tell me that you'll wait for me. But most people in that situation now are like, hey, can you drive me to the airport? No, go, I'm sleeping.
It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
And then, of course, ironically, he did leave on a jet plane. I'm not sure if it was a jet, but it was a plane.
Let's
Legend.
get to
Legend.
John Denver's biggest fan,
Hell yes.
Brett Davern.
Listen, don't sleep on John Denver. Don't sleep on old Johnny D.
He's great.
I'm going to go so far as to say maybe the OG emo out there.
Funny.
Those songs are emotional.
Funny.
Rocky Mountain High. Finding yourself in nature. Gives me the feels every time.
Mm-hmm.
I just gave you the lyrics to Leaving on a Jet Plane. It's beautiful and melancholy, but
emo.
loving, and it's wonderful. Johnny D. Where's Me First and the Gimme Gimmes with their version of Leaving on a Jet
I
Plane?
bet they have one.
They probably do.
I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm not sure if that was Cartman or Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
Either way. Yeah, but they'd be like, I mean, you couldn't even wake up to drive me, but whatever. Where are we in the script?
Oh, we did
I lost
it.
my place.
We did it.
Oh, you said it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen up, everybody. It's our show. You can text us anytime. BDSfans@adobe.com. Put that into where you normally put whatever you do when you text. Does people text anymore, or they just DM each other all the time? Well, maybe I should start saying, hey, DM us anytime.
You can.
At Brett Davern Show, which you can do also, I think.
You can also do that.
Yeah, Super Carly's out there checking into that somewhere.
Super Carly.
Super Carly, that's what I call her. You didn't know that?
Super Carly.
Hmm?
Doing a super
Oh, yeah.
DM.
Yeah, hit her up. At Brett Davern Show on all social media. Also on YouTube lately. Right? Correct? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We got tubes on YouTube.
Go check out our tubes, man. I'm dropping tubes over there.
Yeah, good.
I'm glad nobody ever started doing that. That would have been weird. They tried to make it a verb. Nah. What am I supposed to do now?
Music.
Oh. Okay. This is John Denver. No. But listen to how simple it is. Oh. We're able to play it a little if we talk over it.
Oh, okay. I do think that John Denver is, I mean, the fact that he wrote them all, too.
Hold on, here it is. He hates to wake her up, see? Or whoever it is.
But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blown his horn.
Confirmation.
Already I'm so lonesome I could die.
He didn't expect...
It's die.
Oh, it's die,
yeah.
He didn't expect the person to drive him the whole time. See that? Isn't that lovely?
Nice.
Wow, that's
What a
nice.
classy guy.
Yeah, real class act, that John Denver. What's the line from Dumb and Dumber? They're like, that John Denver's
Full of shit.
Katie, please, it's a family show. This is the band, artist, or I'm not sure. It's Knox.
Knox.
Knox. That's the artist. Knox. One name only. Like Cher.
This is Knox
Or John
with Not the 1975.
Denver. He had two names, I guess.
He had a name in a city.
Yeah, well, that's not even his real name. There's no way. Anyway, hey, turn this banger up, and then we'll be right back with some news and the rest of the show, which is Ask Gabby today. So if you guys are looking for advice... Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
no, wait,
yeah.
what is it? Katie gave me the most scared look I've seen in a while.
Well, it's no.
Yo, it's time for the news, yo.
John Denver's real name?
What is Jonathan? Jonathan?
And when we went to the music break, weren't we talking about John Denver? And you were like, that's probably not even his real name.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Right. Okay, what is it?
It's Henry John Duschendorf.
Oh.
Duschendorf.
Oh,
Duschendorf.
okay.
I just wanted to cover that.
John Denver.
Just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware.
I would have probably changed it to John Denver also. Or Hank Denver.
Hank would have worked.
Henry Denver.
Henry, like Harvey Danger.
Yeah. That's the name of my next band, Henry Denver. It's a deep cut. It's because we're all John Denver fans. All right, what's going on in the news? John Denver. Hey, that's the guy that's named after a location.
It is.
Yeah. What if your internet is tracking your location, Katie?
Oh, well, if your internet is, it's very easy for people on the internet to track your location using your IP address.
Whoa, guess what, guys? It's a live read.
And in fact, it's shocking to me that in 2023, every parent hasn't installed an ExpressVPN on their kids' devices.
Wait, what? Why?
Okay, because if you like click a buggy email or if you've ever like opened a shady link or whatever,
What your kids would probably do.
the bad guys can figure out what your IP address is.
And then your home address.
And then it's really easy to then,
Oh,
figure
no.
out
The
the
call is coming from
location.
inside the house.
Yeah, totally.
Get a VPN, dude. Like I got at the compound. That's what you need.
that's true.
Yeah.
ExpressVPN.
They're the best.
That's right. It's an app that hides your real IP address and replaces it with a dummy one,
Good.
keeping you safe and private.
I heard that it actually sends everyone to your worst enemy's house. That's not in the copy, but I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, it's easy to use. You just download ExpressVPN app on your phone or computer, tap one button to turn it on, and you are protected. And the coolest part is they let you choose what country you want to be, what you want your IP address to look like it's coming from.
See, I told you.
And this is super useful because Netflix and Disney Plus give you different shows depending on what country you're in. What
I'm
country
gonna
is
send
your
them to
enemy
the addresses of my worst enemies.
in? What countries do you have enemies in?
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's funny.
Yeah.
That's a funny idea. Don't do that. I don't think you can get that specific. You can't give them an address.
So if you want to secure your family's online activity and unlock tons of new shows, you can do that by visiting expressvpn.com/Brett.
Yeah.
Use our link and you can get 3 extra months for free. That's expressvpn.com/BRETT.
Yeah, you guys, it's super easy to set up, and it's insane that you're not already doing it. So do it. Katie, are you gonna do the news or
Yeah.
what? What's up?
Okay,
Come on.
so big announcement.
We crave the news. Some people tune into this show just for the news.
The Met Gala has announced what the theme of the next gala is going to be.
I bet you it's money.
It is Sleeping Beauties.
Oh, that's funny. Every year it's usually just look at us and how much money we have.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's
it'll
still
be
going to
that.
be
Yeah,
that.
it'll be that
It's
again, yeah.
That's going to be definitely part of this.
Sleeping Beauties, huh?
Sleeping Beauties.
Okay.
So maybe like fairy tale ball gown.
I'd go dressed as Mount Rainier. It is
That's
a
sleeping
volcano after
giant, right?
all. It's a beauty to me.
And it is beautiful.
It's beautiful. I would go to the Met Gala. And listen, if the Met Gala is listening, invite me because I will show up dressed as Mount Rainier, otherwise known locally as Tahoma. And it'll be a whole climate thing. It'll be a geology thing. It'll be a don't you care about Mother Earth? What is it? Pachamama? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a whole statement. Invite me.
I like it.
Sleeping Beauties.
Sleeping Beauties.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Everyone would ask me about it. They'd be like, why are you dressed like a mountain? I'd be
It's
like,
true.
It's actually a volcano.
I would go dressed as Joey.
It's a
'Cause-
volcano that's going to bury everyone in Seattle in ash someday. Wait, what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
For sure someday that's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to erupt. Yeah, but, who knows?
Sleeping Beauties. I
Hopefully
would
the wind's
go.
going the other way.
I would go dressed as Joey because she's always sleeping.
Yeah, that's true. What if you went, though, like, you're not saying, like, in her skin, right?
No,
Okay.
I'm thinking more like the Jared Leto vibes.
Okay, I was just
of
checking.
like how he was a cat.
I was checking on behalf of Joey.
No man,
It puts the lotion in the basket.
no man, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Although maybe when she dies, I should turn her into a fur coat,
Oh, or a nice shawl at least.
right?
Yeah. That'd be kind of nice.
Why don't people do that?
Because it's creepy as hell, Katie.
I know, but then you get to have your dog forever.
Dead
It's-
on your shoulders.
It's better than the taxidermy statue. That's really weird.
Yeah, don't do that.
At least this is like a usable thing. It's like people who
Yeah.
who frame tattoos. That's like a thing that people are doing.
What about a hat? Like a Davy Crockett style hat
Sure, if you're a small dog, that's probably all you can do.
with the tail off the back and then the face, because they can do the face.
I don't want the face.
You gotta have the face if it's your dog.
No. Really?
Yeah, you gotta have the face.
Can I just put the face? Can I do a taxidermy face and put that on the wall? I don't want the face on my
You want your
Now you have
dog's
two
head on your
faces.
wall? Katie, this new segment's getting weird.
Now you got a head on a head though. Like you're putting a head on a hat. Like that doesn't make sense. Now you got two faces.
Oh man, now ExpressVPN's texting in. They're like, "What is this segment? What are we
I'm
doing?"
just saying. If people out there,
Katie, aren't you sponsored by Imes? They're not
Are-
gonna like this. You're talking about putting your dog's head on the wall.
you're talking about putting it on your head.
No, first of all, I was joking about it. Then you kind of said you'd
I
do
was
it,
joking
which I
about
would
it
never do.
too.
What? Good, because I would never do that. You hear that, Joey? I would never do that.
I would never do that either. I'm just saying she's a Sleeping Beauty, and I could wear a Jared Leto style gown.
We got
Whatever.
it.
All
We
right,
got it. We
next,
understand. We understand what you're
next.
saying.
Good. Got it.
All right.
Okay. Kahlua has created a fragrance
Okay.
that smells like an espresso martini. So I guess
I mean,
it
that
has
makes
like
sense. Per perfume, it has to have some alcohol in it, right? Which is
that's
what
what I
would
was
dry it
thinking.
out. And then, but all perfumes probably have a little alcohol in them, like rubbing alcohol. I mean, you know what I mean?
yes.
And then the fragrance. I mean, Kahlua is coffee liqueur, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever you fancy people drink.
Liqueur.
So this is kind of like a no duh. Like that's what the fragrance should smell like, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what the fragrance should smell like? What? The dude, Jeffrey Lebowski, because he likes to drink white Russians, which is made from Kahlua with Kahlua in it. Mm-hmm. So it should be Kahlua came out with a fragrance that smells like the dude.
Oh, I like that. This is called Blend Number 83, which is a nod to the year that the Espresso Martini drink was created. If you're a math major out there, that is 40 years ago. The Espresso Martini is celebrating its 40th birthday.
How dare you? Rude.
What is?
Move on.
What is that?
Stop. It's rude.
Okay. KFC has a similar product, similarly weird. KFC has a finger-licking good nail polish that they came out with in 2016. And in 2020, McDonald's sold scented candles that smelled like quarter pounders.
Yeah, that one I kind of like. That's a funny stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
Yeah.
It's a stocking stuffer.
That's silly. Nobody's buying those for real, so that doesn't bother me. The nail polish, that's kind of kitschy, too. All right, whatever.
It costs $105 for this fragrance.
It's being sold at KFC?
No. No, that's the nail polish. That's just like a separate tangent.
Oh.
Back to the fragrance. It's $105.
$105. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But if you go in to get a manicure or mani or a pedi, you should ask for the Colonel's original recipe now? Is that what you're saying?
Finger licking good nail polish.
You put it on and then they deep fry your toes?
Yum.
Yeah.
That's how they get rid of the calluses.
Beauty and a snack. And you can wear that to the Met Gala.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Make a statement with your deep fried toes.
So Thanksgiving is this week, Brett.
Yeah.
It's in a couple of days.
I know.
Have you started preparing your cooking?
Oh, no, I'm going to a Thanksgiving, so I get to just help out, of course. I usually have some duties to carry some folding chairs.
Yep.
Or help set up a table or two, an extra table. Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't get put in charge of like doing the centerpieces, but maybe I put the centerpieces that have been made out.
Okay.
I have those kinds of duties. I'm basically like an usher at a wedding.
Do you?
When I go to these Thanksgivings that are beautifully put on by my brother and sister-in-law, but I really feel like I'm an usher at a wedding. I'm like wearing the button-down shirt and the khakis. Yeah. I don't go with the tie or the suit because I'm just an usher, and I'm here to provide service and help however needed, and I'm happy to be here and can't wait to eat the free food. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a meal that you prepare or like a dish that you prepare?
Yeah, well, it's not like one of my own. I just help out with the things that are already planned. But if they're like, hey, can you come over here and help out with these, like shuck the green beans or whatever? Yeah, then I pitch in, and that's what I mean.
But it's not like you have like an assigned, like I got the green beans.
Usually I help with the deep fried okra.
Nice.
Because I'm in the South, so they're into that, and so am I. And so I help out with putting the breading on that. That's kind of a tradition. Yeah. And then, like I said, it could be anything else, and I'm down to help because it's delicious. Oh, so good. Thanksgiving I love it. I love it. I gear up for it every year. Start fasting. I haven't eaten something since Friday, Katie.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I still got 2 days to go.
Maybe a little bit more
3
than
days.
that.
Oh, gosh. How am I going to make it?
A few days.
Oh, no.
If you're craving some turkey dinner before those few days are up and you need to get it, DiGiorno has a Thanksgiving pizza.
DiGiorno has a body lotion.
The pizza contains, I don't get what do you mean?
Well, because we've been so far just saying these other companies that have something that's not the thing they do. So it would be funny if DiGiorno has a body wash or
that smells
whatever.
like Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
Anyway, so this Thanksgiving pizza, it contains turkey. It's got gravy instead of the sauce. It's got diced sweet potatoes, crispy onions, green beans, and cranberries on top of mozzarella and cheddar cheeses.
Okay.
It's Thanksgiving on a pizza. With
Yeah,
gravy
well,
as
on a dinner roll, sort of. Come on, there's always some bread
This is
rolls
good.
around.
This
Whether
is
they're
good.
the Hawaiian rolls, maybe, or you could do
So we're
some
into
yeast
this.
rolls or
we
whatever.
Like this? I'm into it.
I'll give it a whirl.
Okay.
Yeah. I love Thanksgiving dinner, man, or lunch or food, whatever you call it. Oh, it's so good.
Whoa. Why do brands do this? It's just so we'll talk about it and they get us all excited.
That's all we
The
do.
Thanksgiving pizza will only be available online
Yeah.
each Wednesday while supplies last, and it's being sold for $11.23 because of November 23rd.
And you have to sign up for the app and the mailing list.
know,
And then
right?
give them all of your private information. And then they'll send you a frozen pizza. It's not delivery, it's Thanksgiving.
I know, right? All right, well, I'm going to get one this Wednesday.
You know what? There's got to be a few people out there that are like, let's just order a bunch of those and then watch some football on Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Keep those things coming out of the oven. I'll
Yeah.
pour it's got to come with a packet of extra gravy
Oh, that's good stuff.
that you can pour
Dunk.
over the top or dip into however you want.
Yeah.
The gravy. Oh, the gravy. The gravy.
The gravy.
I can't wait. The green bean casserole. Are you a green bean casserole fan?
Yeah.
Dude, you're making me hungry. I haven't eaten in a while. How about a Thanksgiving dinner Hot Pocket?
Ooh, I'm into that.
Then you don't need the cheese, really.
You don't like cheese?
Let's start getting our team working on that.
You don't want no cheese?
No, I mean, the cheese is fine when it's a pizza, but in a Hot Pocket, you could just have all the delicious insides.
Yeah, and you don't need. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's start working on it during the break. We'll drop a blueprint.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, turn this song up. We'll be right back. All right, you advice lovers out there. Get ready for the world's favorite advice column. Dear Abby. But then, there's me. The second favorite advice column where I try to see if I can match her advice or do better than her advice. I'm ready. My keyboard is ready. I'm ready to respond to people that need advice out there, Katie. People will be seeing their families. This is a stressful time. People might need advice out there.
For the last 6 years, no, ask Gabby. I have to start. Sorry.
Yeah, because I thought because it's Dear Abby.
Yeah. Ask Gabby.
But you used to think it was called Ass Abby,
I thought it was Ask Gabby.
which sounds like Ass Abby.
It's Ask Abby.
We don't need to explain it.
Okay, great. For the last 6 years, my partner and I have hosted family Thanksgiving dinners.
Well, good for you.
I always spend more time and more energy than I have to make it beautiful and successful. This year, I have neither the budget nor a desire for the stress.
Oh.
I made it known early that we would not be hosting. Surprisingly, my little sister volunteered to host, and she sent an invitation to the usual crowd. The next day, she called to tell me that although she would host, she couldn't possibly be expected to do all that work, and she told me to bring the turkey.
Oh.
She said I was free to cook it at my place or to come a bit early to cook it there.
A bit early.
Shocked.
You ever cooked a bird before?
Clearly not.
You got to show up in the middle of the night.
Shocked. I told her absolutely not.
If you're doing it in the oven.
Because avoiding this responsibility was the exact reason I was not hosting.
Let me see here. This 23-pound bird. I got 13 people. It's 1 hour per half hour. 1 degree every 10 degrees. Okay, the bird needs to reach the temperature of. There's a lot of work involved. You can't just show up a bit early. Who is this person?
I told her I was planning on bringing a side dish or dessert as is usual for guests, but not the main dish. She got mad and said I was ruining Thanksgiving.
She said, you know what? This whole holiday. And you know what? You and also.
I feel a growing responsibility to help her out, even though I don't need the stress in my life right now. And I know that once I start, I'll take control with her encouragement. She has no idea the amount of work that goes into this meal every year, and I think it would be a mess if I don't help and cook and prepare. Am I being selfish? Should I go early and teach her how to cook the turkey and do everything else for the sake of rescuing this dinner, which everyone has come to expect meets a certain standard? The thought is making me miserable, but I feel myself caving into my sister's tantrum.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a beauty for Thanksgiving. Here we go. Dear Type A Turkey, comma. Coming from, it takes one to know one. And here's the advice. Okay, here. Okay. Oh, this is a good one, Katie. Ready? It takes one to know one. Here's my advice. Go to your sister's house, help her make a turkey at her house. The onus is still then sort of on her. You didn't make it at your house, bring it over, which completely gets that person off the hook. You're making it at their house, so it's still clearly known this is their Thanksgiving and you're providing some help, right? Find it in yourself before you even go to bite your tongue every time you want to give advice on all the other stuff, even if it's not getting done. Because it will get done, just not in the way that you might want it done, but that's okay because this is now little sis's Thanksgiving with your turkey slowly roasting away or about to be deep fried or have been out there on the smoker all night, however you're going to do it. Okay? But then when you crush the turkey and they do the sides, no matter how that ends up, and everyone else pitches in and the Thanksgiving is fine anyway, let's all just chill. It's going to be fine. Then guess what? You're off the hook forever.
Yeah.
Except for the turkey. The sides will get better as the years go on, and maybe you just cook the turkey, and that's the tradition, that you come over and cook the turkey, but it's at her place, and then she learns how to do the sides better, and everybody's happy. Boom.
I think you got a lot of points on this one, Brett.
Ooh.
Abby says, tell your manipulative sister that you will come to her place early and show her how to properly cook the turkey. But you will not be bringing anything other than that side dish that you already planned to bring.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Bring a side also.
This may be a good way to teach her some independence, she says.
There you go.
If she needs more outside help, she should contact the other guests and tell them what she wants them to bring.
Yes.
You are a generous and caring sister, but enough is enough. Your Thanksgiving will be happier if you share the responsibility with other relatives. Also remember that there are easier ways to manage holiday dinners than cooking all of the food yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Many people buy a bird or a ham already prepared, and the same is also true for side dishes.
Well, and I think what I'm saying also, and I think what Abby, my dear colleague, is also saying is if you take it upon yourself to do everything yourself, then quit complaining or being upset that you're doing everything yourself. You know what I mean? If you want to do everything yourself because you want it to be a certain way and whatever, then know thyself and be content in that. There you go.
But I like your advice too, that like go teach her how to cook a bird because maybe not everybody knows how to do that.
Yeah, and also it can be nice, but you're going to have to stifle yourself like 1,000 times. If you can't do that, it's going to be a pretty stressful day. If you kind of can, and then just sort of help out in a way that's, doesn't involve conflict, then like you're going to have a very nice turkey day, aren't you?
You'll be all right.
Everyone will be fine. We're going to get through this together. Let's all get out a deck of cards and have some fun after the meal's over. Some family togetherness.
Dip your pizza in some gravy.
Yeah, we'll casually saunter back in to the kitchen and pick some flesh off of the carcass, which is the way that I'm supposed to say it from now on. Yeah, I got an email from PETA. The animal organization, PETA.
Not Peter, but from Boston.
Not Family Guy. Not PETA. PETA. Not that guy. Hey, this song's called XXL. It's by Lanny. Turn it up. We'll be right back.
The Brett Daverin
Only
Show.
a few minutes left on the big show, Katie. You got one more quickie for us over there?
Ask Gabby. Recently, my wife suggested I write my own obituary.
Dude, I'd check your coffee, man.
I know, huh?
What? Hey, does it smell funny in here to anyone else?
I'm almost 80. Her parents wrote their own obituaries.
Ay.
Because I remember dates and places she didn't know, I drafted the document. Everything in it is accurate, but I emphasized the positive and omitted the negative. Previous marriages? My wife thought mentioning them seemed to be like I was bragging, although it is factually accurate and the way that I would like to be remembered.
I love that someone is like, wait. That's how you're going to write it?
We haven't been able to settle our differing views. What do you think?
I think it's hilarious. That's awesome. Hey, I've got a suggestion for you. Why don't you write your own obituary? And then the guy turns it in. He's like, all right, here's the rough draft. Really? This is what you write about yourself? Like, what?
I know.
I mean, yeah, it's my obituary.
Mm-hmm.
I reread it a couple times. I edited it a few times, and I didn't even need to submit it to you, by the way. I should have put it in this cigar box over here and then padlocked it and wrote, "Don't open till I'm dead." Excuse the hell out of me. Now, can I go die over here in peace?
I know, right?
Oh, hold on. I have an edit. Unhappily married to Shirley for the last. It starts to get super spiteful.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Abby
That's funny.
says, not everyone wants to advertise the fact that they've had multiple marriages, but facts are facts. If this is how you wish to be remembered, it is your obituary. You have the deciding vote, and your wife should refrain from making any more editorial comments.
This is why I'm just going to record my own video
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
instead of writing it down and then have that played at the ceremony
Right.
or whatever they call it.
Funeral.
Remembrance. At the wake. At the... Remember that time?
Memorial.
Yeah. It's just me going like, hey, what's up? I'm dead. I'd like to thank this person. I'd like to thank that person. And you know, along the way, I'd like to thank you too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back to being dead. Sorry, but y'all can off. I'm dead! And it just fades out.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. But what else are you going to say?
I mean,
I had some good times. I had some bad times. I had some things I should have done better. I'm dead. See ya.
dead.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Have fun talking about me. I can't hear you. Bye. Actually, I can. I'm right over one of your shoulders right now.
Ah!
Turn around. Ah! And then I'm in the back of the room, of course.
Dead.
Just Tom Sawyer. Well, yeah. Well, Weekend at Bernie style, but in a Tom Sawyer way, I'm also at my own funeral, but I'm still dead.
Oh,
No, it's inside.
layered.
Yeah, totally. I'm in a Hawaiian shirt.
yeah, that's good. Sunglasses on.
Back to taxidermy, Katie. Okay, I want to be taxidermied and then be like presented around my own remembrance.
Wow. Incredible.
You duct tape a cocktail in my hand.
You gotta go to the YouTube to watch him do this dance.
Oh,
It's amazing.
it was his final wish. Somewhere Abby's like, if that's the way he wanted to be remembered. That's the show today, everybody. Thanks for listening. For Katie, I'm Brett, reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. Oh, and Super Carly and the interns and everybody else. See you tomorrow.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.